Okay, so let me put these over here. I'm going to do this purse. I'm going to show you how to do that one, but I'm going to do it in pink. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll it out, and this one's more of a square. Now you can go to a sewing store and get these, and I don't sew, so I'm not exactly sure what these are used for. I think they mark fabric, but I don't know. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to freehand it, and I'm going to give it a little crisscross pattern, go each way like this. And this gives you the little quilting pattern that is a certain brand of purse. Can I say the brand of purse, Michael?
Sure.
That a Chanel purse is known for.
Chanel? Oh, you can't say Chanel.
Okay, don't mess with me. I'm new at this.
No, it's all
You're gonna
good.
freak me out.
It's all good.
All right, so I'm doing the same thing. This one I'm not cutting in the house shape. I'm just going to cut in kind of a little bit of a little more than a little rectangle. It's kind of a short rectangle. And I'm going to fold it over. Now you can see I only have the pattern on one side. So before I fold it, I'm going to put the pattern on the other side. I don't want to push too hard, because if you push too hard, you're going to mush the pattern out of that side, you know, because fondant is kind of soft. So here you go. I'm putting it in on this side, like this. And now I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to fold it over. And there you have that little purse. And now to make the little accents, I'm going to put my fondant back so it doesn't dry out. I'm going to take a little piece of black and I'm going to roll that out.
When you get a chance, can you show us a little bit more about the stitching tool?
This one?
Yeah, we need a close-up of that.
Is that, where should I put it? Right here? Does that work?
Stitching tool. Yeah.
So that's that one.
It's got a little wheel on the end of it.
It's got a little spiky wheel on the end, and these are the two that I found at various sewing stores, fabric stores, and they make slightly different patterns. Let me show you real quick in the pink how those different patterns look, because they are not all the same. So if you're going for a certain look, you can use that tool. So let me roll this out real quick and I'll show you. So this is the PME roller, and then this is that roller. Now you notice they're not as spiky, so it's not going to give you as in-depth, as deep of a cut. And then that's a different tool, and it gives you slightly a little bit different one. That one looks more like the PME.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on camera because you're so...
Because it's
yeah,
not, you're not
small,
seeing depth. Okay, so back to this one. I'm going to show you how to put the little corners on here. So I'm literally just going to roll this out and cut a little, of course, again, freehand triangle. And oh, you know, I didn't get a little cup of water, so let me, luckily it sinks right here. Okay. Let me just do that. Okay, because most of you who've worked with fondant know that fondant needs to be wet to stick to itself. So I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to just put a drip of fondant. If you get water anywhere else on your piece besides where you're going to add your little embellishment, it's going to stain the fondant. So you want to be very careful. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water right there in the corner, and then I'm going to lift this up and lay it right on my little corner. And now you need to do the two little C's. And to do those, I just do a couple of little, I do a roll, a snake I call this. So it's just a snake of fondant that I've rolled in my hand, and I'm going to cut it in half.
Without cutting your hand?
Well, this isn't sharp. That's the good thing about this.
Oh,
it's not
good.
Sharp. It's just thin. So it's actually not sharp.
Good.
So I'm going to make a little C shape for both, and another little C shape. And you know, of course, I'm not being exact, but you can get as anal as you want with this. But so there, I'm going to put the two little C shapes on there like that. That's the Chanel logo. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put a tiny little bit of water on there again, right here, just a little tiny bit. I'm going to put my two little C's on there. And you can kind of use a little tool. This is the other end of the PME tool, which is a scoring tool, scoring side. I'm going to kind of lay that down and kind of curl my C's up. So there you see, you have another little...
Can you lift it up towards the camera there?
Yep, another little clutch purse with the little Chanel. That is a little Chanel purse. Okay,